Marhaba, this is Sama from Kalila, where you learn Arabic the right way through our website and application. To know more about Kalila, visit our website kalila.com. Now moving on to our topic of the day, where we will continue to talk about the Arabic alphabet and learn a new letter, which is the letter Zain. The letter Zain is equivalent to the letter Z in English. It is easy to pronounce and detect because it's equivalent in pronunciation to the English letter Z, and it only functions as a consonant letter. The letter Zain has several shapes. Its shape changes depending on where it appears in a word, whether it comes at the beginning of the word initial, middle of the word medial, or ending of the word final. Let's start with the standing alone shape of the letter Zain. Here you can see how Zain is written. It is similar to the letter Ra and looks like a crescent moon with a dot on top. Before getting to know more shapes of the letter Zain, please note that some Arabic letters can only be connected from the right side, as shown in the first group, and the rest from both sides, as in the second group. And since we're talking about the letter Zain, it falls in the first group, which are letters that can only be connected from the right side and never from the left side. Watch the video till the end to know why is Zain connected in some cases and disconnected in others. Now, let's look at its shapes depending on its position in the word. First of all, we start when it comes at the beginning of a word. Initial, as in zarafa, which means giraffe. Zain here looks like a crescent moon with a dot on top. Moving on to the second shape of the letter Zain, which is medial, when it comes in the middle of a word. Here we have two cases. The first case is when it's connected, as in jazar, which means carrots. Here it's connected from the right side and looks like a crescent moon with a dot on top. The second case is when it's disconnected, as in iwazza, which means goose. The Zain here looks like a crescent moon with a dot on top. The last position of the letter Zain is final, when it comes at the end of a word. Here we have two cases. The first case at the end while being connected to the previous letters in the word, as in khubz, which means bread. The Zain here looks like a crescent moon with a dot on top. The second case at the end while being disconnected from the previous letters in the word, as in mouse, which means bananas. Again, when the letter Zain is preceded by a letter from the first group, then it comes disconnected and looks like a crescent moon with a dot on top. After knowing all the shapes of the letter Zain, why is it connected in some cases and disconnected in others? We conclude that the letter Zain can be connected from the right when it is preceded by letters from the second group, as in jazar. Jim falls in the second group, and comes disconnected from the right when it is preceded by letters from the first group, as in iwazza. Side note, the letter Zain in Arabic is always pronounced Z, as in zone or zigzag. To wrap it up, let's highlight the main points discussed in this video. The shape of the letter Zain changes depending on its position in a word. We're going to display a table that summarizes the cases of the letter Zain, whether it's connected or disconnected. In the initial case, it only comes disconnected, as in zarafa. When in medial case, connected from the right, as in jazar, and disconnected from the right, as in iwazza. The final case, connected as in khubz, and disconnected as in mouse. Zain can be connected from the right side only, as in jazar, khubz, unless it is preceded by letters from the first group. For that, Zain comes disconnected from both sides, as in iwazza. That was it for the letter Zain. Always make sure to differentiate between the shapes of the letter Zain. We hope this video is helpful. To know more, you can subscribe to Kalila through our website and application and enjoy the 7-day free trial. Salam!